Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Miami Dolphins. They have Tua at quarterback. I know he didn't have a good rookie year. I think he should be able to turn it around with Will Fuller, Devontae Parker, Jaylen Waddle. I don't know why they picked Waddle over Devontae Smith or Sewell. Sewell would look really nice at left tackle. Instead, we have Eichenberg. This offensive line is just not good, and I understand they drafted Austin Jackson last year. I'm not going to raise his overall. I'm not going to lower Eichenberg's overall. Neither of them are going to be starting by the end of the series, or this video rather. At least I hope so. They have Gesicki at tight end. No real running back. I know Myles Gaskin had a good rookie year, but I don't think he's the long-term answer in Miami. Maybe you guys disagree. Then on defense, they drafted Phillips, which is very interesting. I thought they might go Najee Harris at 18. That would have been a big reach in my opinion. I wouldn't take a running back that early. Or running back in the first round like the Steelers or the Jaguars. I saw the Steelers doing it. But the Jaguars, I just don't get it. It's really concerning. Now, they did cut Bobby McCain today as of recording this. This is May 6th. They might pick up Malik Hooker, but they haven't as of recording. If they do, I apologize. But Holland, their second-round pick, will be starting. On the defensive line, we have Ogba, we have Adam Butler, we have Wilkins. We, of course, have McKinney, who they traded Shaq Lawson for. Eric Rowe, strong safety. The corners are loaded with Howard, Coleman, Jones, Needham, Noah. Not even going to try messing with that last name even a little bit. But let's get right into it. We are going to do a little bit different this time around. We're going to go to the midseason mark, make these videos a little bit longer. I did put up a poll on my community tab on YouTube saying, would you rather the 20-minute videos or the 40 to an hour-minute rebuilds? And most of you said 40 to an hour. So we're going to try this out. Make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. But let's get right into it. Well, that's not a good way to start off. At week 9, we are 2-6. The Pats are 6-1. Jets 5-3. And the Bills 3-5. If the Bills regress like that, it has to be because of Josh Allen, in my opinion. Now, Will Fuller, I can't imagine they bring back. Maybe we'll wait to the offseason, but he's going to want a big-term contract, long-term contract. And when we have Jaylen Waddle, when we have Parker, maybe pick somebody up in the draft, I don't really think it's necessary. Needham we don't want. Yeah, there's not going to be a ton up here. What would a long-term contract look like? We have $62.7 million. 4 years, about $9 million. He is 1 year older in real life. I could see them potentially doing that. I'm not in love with Will Fuller. He does get hurt a lot. Of course, we have injuries off in this video right now, but we're just going to let him go for now, not let him go, but we won't re-sign him as of yet. So when you're 2-6 at the midseason mark, you're not going to make the playoffs 9 times out of 10, probably 10 times out of 10. But we ended the season at 5-11, tied with the Bills. Pats 11-5, and the Jets with Zach Wilson at 9-7. Tua, 3,700 yards, 25-10. That's not awful. I would expect a little bit more out of that, but we'll give him a few more years. Gaskin, 752 at 4. Waddle, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Awesome for the rookie. Gesicki, 862 at 6. Parker, 4 touchdowns. 2 for Fuller. Yeah, that's why I don't want to bring him back. That's really not great stats. I understand it's probably Madden 21's fault. I get that, but let's pretend he got hurt or something. I don't know. Didn't even look at the defense. What am I doing? On defense, McKinney, 124 tackles, 115 for Baker, who I like a lot. Sack totals, 3 for Butler. Yikes. Interceptions, 3 for McKinney and Rowe, 2 for Baker and Howard, 1 for Jones and Javon Holland. All right, we're 31st in offensive yards. Not a great start. Watson still on the Texans MVP. Justin Fields, 2. Rodgers, 3. Mahomes, 4. We have nothing up there. Coach of the Year, Matt LaFleur. No Dolphins, of course. Offensive player, Watson. Yeah, Tua's not going to be up there. Defensive player, Kevin Pierre-Louis. Not exactly what I was expecting. McKinney, number 2. Definitely wasn't expecting that either. Patrick Queen's up there. Bush. Offensive rookie, Justin Herbert. Of course, this is going to be messed up. Tua at 4. Jaylen Waddle at 10. Defensive rookie, Patrick Queen. They love him in this game. And nothing else, unfortunately. Now, I do have my XP sliders on. 140 for everything except punter, kicker, and fullback, which is 190. So we have 5 in star development for Tua. I gave Waddle star development. Maybe they give him superstar, but I'm going to stick with star. 6 XP. 2 for Fuller, 2 for Parker, 2 for Gesicki. On defense, 2 for Byron Jones. Phillips has what? 3. That's not bad. I gave him star development as well. And then Holland has 2. All right. Tennessee beat the Cardinals 28-21 with Tannehill, that Super Bowl MVP. Of course, we know all the awards. Isaiah Simmons, defensive rookie. Khalil Mack, Defensive Player of the Year, and Justin Fields, Offensive Player of the Year. Of course, for some reason, they only look at the NFC for those players. I don't really understand it. But yeah, we're going to let Will Fuller go. Now, typically year 1 for this, it's all going to be messed up because obviously, free agency happened, the draft, everything like that. So if there's anybody who got like a franchise tag, which it doesn't seem like it, or like a 1-year deal, Leno would be interesting. Rumors he might go to Washington though. But yeah, I think we're just going to leave this as is. I know that's not the most interesting thing. If you guys have suggestions for this, let me know down in the comments below. But I just don't see, because we have Gaskin, we'd be fine at running back, at receiver. Maybe like a D.D. Westbrook would be interesting, but I don't think it's necessary. Tight end, we don't need anything. Carmen's already up there. Interesting. Bengals already cut him. What is this, Isaiah Wilson? I don't get it. Golston's up there. Damon Harrison would be interesting, but we have Raekwon Davis, Ingram. Yeah, there's not much up here. Let's just go to the draft. Now, of course, the Dolphins only have 1 first-round pick next year, so I'm going to trade it with the 49ers so we have their other pick next year. I think that just makes the most sense. So our first pick is the 6th overall pick. It's probably not the exact pick it should be. I understand that. That would be what? Who would they trade with to get 2 picks? Not Jaguars. Why is it blanking? Oh, of course, the Texans. How could I forget? So with the 6th overall pick, there's a few players I want to look at. There's Warford, the receiver, who's first in the 3-cone in the 20-yard, good top 3 skills. There's middle linebacker, Studebaker. Of course, we have Jerome Baker. Don't necessarily need that. We do need a strong safety, in my opinion. We have Eric Rowe, but obviously I'd like to replace that. I think Hodges, even though we have Holland, who did pretty well, I think if we take him, put one of the two over to strong safety, I think that's the move. So that's what we're going to do. Let's take Hodges. He's a 76 normal development, of course. They say he was ranked number 1. Yeah. 90 speed, 78 zone, 71 tackle, and 81 pursuit. So with our 2nd round pick, I actually think I'm going to go with Zach Aldridge. We could use offensive line, like always use offensive line help. But then the running back, Orlando Weldon, late 1st round talent. I'm going to go Aldridge. He's a 72 hidden development. That's perfect. 90 strength, 79 run block, 79 pass block. That should be able to help our offensive line big time. So with our 3rd round pick, I actually think I want to go Connor Bennett, or Bennett rather, the center. Or we go with Bob Tyson, the right guard. I think center, then move him over to right guard or right tackle if we have to. I think that's probably the move. He's a 72 in normal development. Wish he had hidden. 90 strength, 72 run block, and 83 pass block. Undisciplined penalty tendency. Yikes, that is not good. Now, in the 4th round, I'm going to take right outside linebacker Lonnie Mathis, who was on my draft board last pick. He's a 69 normal development. Pretty good pick. 78 tackles, 79 hit power, 77 speed, and 90 acceleration. So you guys want me to do more manual trades, so I'm trading away Eric Rowe to the Bears for a 4th round pick, and we're actually going to take a look at the trade block. What I need to upgrade. I wish they would just go like a different way about this. White here. So is there no trade block? Or am I doing this wrong? Trade block. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Mac Jones is on the trade block. Interesting. Kareem Hunt's up there. Auden Tate. Tony's up there. Auden Tate would be nice. I know we have Preston Williams. They need a fullback, a center, a right guard, and a right tackle, and a strong safety. I wish I knew that. Could I trade that 4th round pick that we just picked up for Auden Tate? Could get kind of halfway there. Middle linebacker, tight end. Now, I drafted Middleton. What if we traded a Landon Roberts? Let Middleton play. We get Auden Tate. It's probably not going to happen. I am trading our right outside linebacker, Van Ginkel, and a 3rd round pick for Matt Ioannidis, who was on the trade block. So I think that was a great move for our team. I know I have Raekwon Davis, but Ioannidis is pretty young. I don't think there's anyone else up here other than there's rookies up there. I'm not going to do that. Ronnie Harrison would be nice. He's pretty young too. But I'm actually just going to start our rookie, put him from Hodges from free safety over to strong safety. So we're an 82 overall team. Aldridge is starting at center. Eichenberg's up to a 77. We have to find a right tackle, right guard, left guard. The weapons are fine, even though Preston Williams, not the best player in the world, but being 24 years old, he has time to develop. We have to find a running back. Like I said, Gaskin is not the answer. McKinney up to superstar. Baker, I believe, up to star. Hodges is starting. Phillips is starting. Ioannidis is starting. This defense is really good. Where did Holland go? So at the midseason mark, we are in last place again at 3-4, but that's not that bad with the Bills 5-3, Pats 4-3, and the Jets 4-4. Now that's Mike Gesicki, who I do want to bring back. Ogba, I think same thing. Baker, same thing. Preston Williams, I know I said I like him. He's young. He's only 2 years in the league. We have so much money. Let's increase it a little bit just so he'll come back. I love Mike Gesicki. Ogba, I guess for a cheap 3-year deal, it's not that bad. We're not going to go crazy with the money. Jerome Baker, we're definitely bringing back. Give him 4 years. Why not? Let's go 5.5. Let's go 2.75, 32.8. Eichenberg. Feel like you get a longer contract than he got in this game, but so be it. Let's go there. Adam Butler, no. Preston Williams, we are going to wait on. Roberts, probably not. Hunter Long, probably not, to be fair. I think he'll probably get a longer contract as well. Jacoby Brissett. Now, we didn't make the playoffs. The first-round bye are the Browns and the Saints. Bills, Jets made it, and the Pats. That's disappointing. But the Ravens didn't make it. The Bengals didn't make it. Of course, the Browns did. We saw that with the first-round bye. That's a given. But we went 7-9. Pats, wow, we're so close. Pats and the Jets were 8-8, and the Bills are 10-6. Tua, 3,600 yards, 27-10. I'm going to give him one more year after this, and then we're going to either trade him, cut him, do something. Gaskin, 930 with 9. Like I said, not great. Parker, 900 with 7. Williams, 800 with 7. Waddle, 755 with 4. Gesicki with 6. Baker, 114 tackles, 113 for McKinney, 107 Jones, 105 Howard. Sack totals, 9 for Seiler. Who? 8 for Ioannidis, 6 for Phillips. Who is this? I've never heard of that player ever. 6 interceptions for Howard, 3 for McKinney and Jones, 2 for Baker, 2 for Hodges. We're 28th in offensive yards. Zach Wilson, MVP. That happens all the time. Russell Wilson's up there. Kyler Murray. Cam Newton, big surprise. Nothing from the Dolphins. Coach of the year, Sean Payton. Kingsbury, Shanahan, Stefanski. No Dolphins, offensive player, rather. Nothing. Bridgewater still in the Broncos. Defensive player, Myles Garrett. McKinney, 2. Also Howard at 10. Offensive rookie, nothing. Defensive rookie, Hodges at 2. And that's going to be it. If you guys want me to look at the NFC, though, let me know down in the comments below. I don't really think there's a point to do it, but if you want to see it, I'll put it in the videos. Let me know, like I said. Tua 3 XP. Aldridge Superstar 4 XP. Awesome. Parker with 1. Williams with 3. Waddle with 2. Parker's probably going to be a free agent next year, I would assume. 3 for Hodges, 2 for McKinney. Phillips. Ioannidis with 1. All right. Oh, boy. The Saints beat the Jets 28-20. Jameis, Super Bowl MVP, very realistic. We know about Wilson. We know about Peyton. Kyler Murray, offensive player. Eric Kendricks, defensive player. Nothing from our rookies, but that's not a big surprise. Now, who is still up here? Right, Adam Butler, no. Scorer, no. Fluker, no. Long, no. I think we're good, but we have a ton of money. So here are all the people that are free agents. Von Miller's up there. I'm not going to do that. Harrison Smith doesn't make sense. We have Hodges. He's young. We don't need Baker, even though he would be way better in simulation than Tua. We know that. Not going to go receiver quite yet, and I feel like I get Michael Gallup all the time. Sutton's up there as well. Najee Harris, very realistic. Casey Hayward's up there. I understand that's not the game's fault. But we made an offer to Mike McGlinchey, a 3-year deal. We made an offer to Chris Barnes, who has star development, 24 years old. About a 4-year deal, I think it was. And I looked into Joku, doesn't really make sense. Gronk. Ronnie Harrison, we don't need. Whitehead's up there. The only other move I'd really like to make is probably a backup or starting running back. We're not going to go Najee Harris. I think what I'm going to do, actually, let's go Hines. I don't know if I've ever brought in Hines before. Could use another receiver. We really could, because Parker is going to be gone after the season. I just don't see that happening. Left end. I think I'd say we're good. Harrison Smith would be fun, but it just doesn't make sense. Let's advance. What do we got? Got McGlinchey, got Barnes, got Hines. All right, good. The 5th-year option, not Tua. Wilkins? Probably? Yeah. So we have the 11th overall pick, the 24th overall pick in the first round. Henry Conover looks fantastic. I don't know if I even said that right. He looks like a great quarterback, but I'm not going to take him at 11. I still want to give Tua another chance. So I think what we're going to do is go Manny McKee. I guess he's a second round. You know, we're going to go Quinton Davis, then go McKee, and then maybe trade up to pick number 32 and pick Conover in the final pick of the round so he gets the 5th-year option. So let's start with Davis. He's a 75 hidden development, 58 power moves, 76 finesse, 84 speed, and 91 acceleration. I love him. We might have to trade away Christian Wilkins. With our second first-round pick, we're going to go receiver Manny McKee, like I said. He's a 76 normal development, ranked number 3, 97 speed. Wow. I'd love to play with him. 94 acceleration, 84 catching, and 81 catching traffic. By the way, I do have a second channel, Headstrong Sports, where I play Texans franchise, where I actually play the games. I don't know why I forgot the name. Just kind of blanked on me right there. But go check that out. Link down in the description. The Steelers took him. I was only a few picks away, too. We're going to check him out before we start next season. In the second round, we're going right tackle Corey Wilson, who has no combine report. I like his top 3 skills. 72 hidden development. Love it, love it, love it. 88 strength, 74 run block, and 72 pass block. So even though The Steelers have Mac Jones and Mason Rudolph. They took our player. He had normal development, though, so I probably would have lost my mind. I'm okay with that now that I think about it. So we are an 85 overall team. I looked at the trade block. There was nothing up there that would really help us this season. I am debating getting rid of Devontae Parker. We could do a manual trade. I kind of want to just put him on the trade block. He has 2 years left. Maybe not. I thought he'd be a free agent after this year, so we'll hold on to him. He is the #1 guy. Then on defense, McKinney's at X Factor, Baker at Superstar, Ioannidis at Superstar. Why is Davis not starting? There we go. I mean, this team's pretty loaded. I like the way we're going. So I simmed to week 12 by accident. I did to the playoffs, but week 12 will work. We are 4-6, Bills 6-4, Jets 5-5, and the Pats 4-6. That's not great. Now, Ioannidis is what, 28 years old? And I would definitely bring back our kicker. We have $54 million. Just give him his money just so he'll come back, not have to worry about it. Gaskin can go, Coleman could go, Parladay can go, or D, however you say it. So it's really just Matt Ioannidis. I'll even give him 3 years just so he'll come back. Let's go 6-5 or 6-7-5. All right, that's good. So how do we make the playoffs at this point? Do we have to win out? What are we playing? Vikings, Ravens, Steelers, Bengals, Browns. Not looking good. So we didn't make it again. Not a huge deal, but we are going to get rid of Tua. The Raiders got the first-round bye. Bears first-round bye. Not a huge surprise there. Ravens versus Jets, Jags, Chargers, Bills, Chiefs. All right. Anybody crazy in the NFC? Cowboys, Bucks. I guess Cowboys maybe. Packers maybe if they still have Rodgers. If not, I don't know. I don't know how Jordan Love's going to do. How do we do? I didn't even look at it. I think it's at 6-10. We went 8-8. So we're actually really close to making the playoffs with Tua. See, I like the 4,500 yards, 27 touchdowns, but 17 interceptions with a 64% completion. I think we're just going to move on if we could find a quarterback in the draft, of course. Hines, 731 with 7. Gaskin with 10. He's going to be gone. Gesicki, 1,000 with 2. Waddle, 940 with 4. Williams, 930 with 7. 6 for Parker, about 900 yards. On defense, Barnes, 130 tackles. Awesome. Sack total, 7.5 for Phillips, 6 for Ogba. And interceptions, 3 for Holland, Jones, Howard, 2 for Baker, 2 for Coleman. Any fumble recoveries? Or 4? No, we want recoveries. 1 by McKinney, who's always like in the top 5 for Defensive Player of the Year. Yearly awards. Zach Wilson, again. No Tua, of course. There's nobody crazy. I guess Wentz is kind of crazy for being fair. Daniel Jones, I stand corrected. Very crazy. John Gruden, Coach of the Year. Doubt it. AFC Offensive Player. Any Dolphins? No Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, wow. McKinney's not up there this time around. Offensive Rookie. Cole Lamb. I wanted to draft him too. He's a running back. I mean, I guess we don't need that. There's McKee at 9. Defensive Rookie. Quinton Davis. Love it. And that is that. 16th in offensive yards. Just not good. But we do have a hidden development to look at. 2 hidden developments now that I think about it. Wilson has star, 5 XP. Awesome. Aldridge with 4. 4 for Waddle. 1 for Parker. Star and 4. I always get my hopes up that you might be X Factor or Superstar, but it just almost never happens. The Bucks beat the Chiefs again, 31-28. Scotty Miller, Super Bowl MVP. Okay, if you say so. Falcons had offensive and defensive rookie of the year. Fred Warner, defensive player. Zach Wilson winning that MVP every single year. It's kind of crazy. We're actually good. I don't think anybody here makes sense for our team. So we have $29 million in cap space. We're not going to go Kareem Hunt. Cameron Jordan, we're not going to get. I know Jamar Chase is here. He's not going to be a free agent in 3 years, 4 years, whatever it's been. But Deontay Johnson looks really nice. Same thing for Lockett, but he's 30 years old. Same thing with Parker. I think whoever we bring in, we're going to get rid of Parker just to kind of even it off. Jonnu Smith's up there as a backup. Wouldn't be awful. Kyle Fuller. Yeah, I guess that doesn't really make sense. Bobby Wagner's up there. ETN, Bateman. Greenlaw I like a lot. It just doesn't make sense for our team. Tucker's up there. Interesting. Yeah, I think the only move has to be receiver, has to be Deontay Johnson. Actually, you don't see Isaiah Simmons up there as much anymore. Probably because whoever made this roster probably put him middle linebacker where he should be. Well, let's advance. We got him. That's good. The 5th-year option is going to have to be Tua right now, which I'm not going to give him to. So there are 2 quarterbacks up there, and Tatum and Summers. Tatum looks pretty good. Doesn't have the best combine report. And then Summers does have a good combine report. Not that that matters all too much. I don't love his top 3 skills, but Tatum I do like a lot. So what I think we're going to do Like, Denver need a quarterback. I'm not going to trade up to one to take Tatum. That's not going to happen. Cardinals don't need one. Rams do need one. All right, that's disappointing. So let's just go right to our pick. I mean, I called it. I'm not that surprised. What do we have here? It's kind of a boring pick. I don't even want to do it. I think we're just going to give Tua another year, unfortunately. Cameron Clancy seems really good. But I don't know where else we'd go. I feel like we'll be foolish to pass up on a quarterback. I'm just going to do it. He's a 72 normal development. It's an awful pick. 88 throw power, 80 deep accuracy and medium, 81 short. There is not much up here in the second round, so we're going to go Hilton. What a pick. Now we have 2 second-round picks. For the second one, we're going John Mounty, the defensive tackle, or Monty. One of the two. Nah, he doesn't really look that great, and we have Ioannidis starting. So, of course, Tatum did have hidden development. Love it. Just please have star. I know star is better than Summers. I get that. But don't have X Factor or superstar. No. I traded Tua straight up to the Broncos for their first-round pick. They needed a quarterback very desperately. And I think he'd still have some value, in my opinion, in a few years. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you guys disagree. But Summers is going to be our starting quarterback. I mean, we're 4 deep. We actually are going to trade away Parker. Let's put him on the trade block. I could manually trade him. I'm not going to do that. Offensive line is good. The defensive line's great. So nobody wanted Devontae Parker, so I guess we'll just let it ride. Unless I could find somebody in the trade block. We're at the preseason week 4, by the way. I want to see if there's anything, wow. Who do we have? We have Hines. I'm not totally against that play. Elfline, no. I'm not big on trading for running backs. But if we could get him for like a 2, almost wish we had 2 on the team still. Who are our backups? Saylor, Stowbridge, tight end, left tackle, fullback. What if I do these 2? No. So we're going to have to make it a little bit sweeter. Let's give them, I don't like that. Let's go a second this year and a third next year. So in other words, this isn't going to happen. Who's our backup tight end? Is it still Hunter Long? I don't think so. No, it's Warren. I know him all too well. Oh, maybe they'll take Parker off my hands. That puts him over the cap. Not what I meant to do. Let's throw in, I guess this year's third. We'll have 2 first-round picks anyways. I hate this move. We're going to go 2 seconds. If that doesn't do it, we'll move on. All right, Jonathan Taylor's on the team. So at the midseason mark, we are 4-3, so we're still in play for first place. Jets 6-1, Pats 5-2, and the Bills 1-6. That is not great. Now that is McKinney. Jonathan Taylor's up there, of course. McKinney, I just don't know about. Robert Hunt, at this point, we have to bring him back. We have $71.9 million. Of course, we got rid of Tua. So we can actually afford, to bring back Jonathan Taylor. I'm not big on paying running backs. I know I've said that probably 2 times in this video, but if we have the money by having a rookie quarterback, unless we find one in free agency or something like that, or he plays really bad and then we cut him, or get somebody better. Austin Jackson's down there, no. McKinney, we're going to wait on. Don't really care about the punter. Jonathan Taylor, I mean, that's so cheap. That is so cheap. I am going to bring back the punter, but do you guys really care about that? I don't think so. 7 years. You deserve it. Now, we didn't make the playoffs yet again. Not a big surprise. Jets the first round bye. I suppose that makes sense. But the Cowboys first round bye in the NFC. That I don't believe. We went 7-9. We're just like hovering around 8-8. I don't like it. The Jets 12-4, Pats 9-7, the Bills 4-12. That's kind of surprising. Oh, but Summers, that's a great year. 44 yards, 28-9. Maybe up to star development. I would like that. Taylor 821, 18 touchdowns is awesome. Waddle 1,100 yards with 3. Johnson 850 with 2. Gesicki with 8. Williams 5. On defense, Barnes 101. Sack total 7.5 for Ioannidis, 6.5 for Davis. Interceptions 3 for Howard, 2 for Holland, and then a bunch of 1s. We're 20th in offensive yards. Mahomes MVP. Zach Wilson actually got beat. How are the Chiefs? 11-5. Mac Jones is up there. Fields, Lance on the Pats. Newton on the Falcons. Big surprise. Actually, we didn't even look at the coach of the year. Adam Gase. Let's move on from that. Offensive player, we do have Summers at 6. Defensive player, Von Miller. Nothing from the Dolphins. Offensive rookie, Summers is going to take it home. Defensive rookie, nothing. But is Tua not up there? He's not. I can't believe the Bills went 4-12. I find that very hard to believe. Actually, you know what I want to do since we're here? Let's go to the Broncos. Not great. Not that great. Let's see how the Broncos did. Now, of course, they're in a tough division, so that's kind of cheesing a little bit. Let's go AFC West. 9-7. So he did better with the Broncos than he did ever with my team. I'm a little insulted, to say the least. 4 for Summers. 3 for Aldridge. 2 for Wilson. We drafted a corner who was hitting development, right? So Kevin Stevenson ended up having star development, which is not that bad. And he has 3 XP points. That's all like number 4 guy, I would say. The Rams beat the Pats 42-14. My guy Tatum, Super Bowl MVP and offensive rookie. You hate to see it. You really do. Now, McKinney probably regressed. Down 3 points. That's not a lot. If he'll take 2 years, that's not bad. I thought he might go 3 to 4 years. Okay, he'll be gone. That's fine. I'm not against bringing Austin Jackson back on like a 2-year deal. I think we have 2 years left. Just have him as a backup. So that's fine. Michael Jackson, I don't think so. Lynn Bowden, no. Matthew Stafford. Now, there's not a ton up here that I wanted to bring in. Fletcher Cox, I thought maybe, but we have Matt Ioannidis. Doesn't really make sense. Ioannidis is a 90 overall as well. Dobbins doesn't make sense. We know that. Cooper Kupp, no. Von Miller, I don't think so. I'm going to bring back McKinney. I also made an offer to, you saw Bradbury, then Blake Cashman. Just bring in some like solid backups. I went further down the list. Couldn't really find anything I was in love with. We got all 3 of them. That's good. The 5th-year option, couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. Hodges, okay, that makes sense. With the 11th overall pick, we also have the 18th overall pick. Right outside linebacker, Michael Johns. He's a 74 normal development, 82 tackle, 83 hit power, 80 speed, and 88 acceleration. Now, with our other pick, there's a first-round graded talent quarterback up there. Don't know why my mind just went blank. Is he still there? He's not still there. I kind of wanted to take him. I wasn't in love with the idea. Buchanan doesn't seem that bad. Why so many tight ends? Right doesn't seem that bad. Minter, no. Center, I think we're fine. A 4-3-1, sure. 74 normal, 94 speed, 92 acceleration, 83 catching, and 85 catch of traffic. I can't believe I'm going to do this, but we need a backup quarterback, so let's get my guy, Dwayne Haskins. So we're an 88 overall team. I'm kind of surprised that Summers didn't get the dev up to star development. It's really disappointing. We're 4 deep at receiver. We have a good tight end. We have a great offensive line, I would say. Maybe great's the wrong word, but a very good offensive line. Holland's up to star development. Hodges isn't up, which is kind of surprising. And Davis is up to superstar. Now, I don't think there's anybody aside from maybe Byron Jones that we could trade away, but I'd really like to make a run at the playoffs. That'd be nice. I don't understand. At the midseason mark, we're 2-5, tied with the Bills. Pats 4-4, and the Jets 5-3. I don't really know how else this team could be better. Maybe quarterback. Now, Jaylen Waddle we're going to bring back. We still have a ton of money. We have 1 year left. I'm going to wait on Byron Jones. I'm going to wait on Xavier Howard. McGlinchey, we're definitely bringing back. We need to keep this offensive line together. Ogbo will wait on. Jalen Phillips we will not wait on. Pay him his money. That's fine. Preston Williams will wait on. Aldridge, absolutely not. Apparently, I can't make him an offer. All right, then. Now, we didn't make the playoffs yet again. Not a huge surprise. The Chiefs have the first round bye. The Bears have the first round bye. Bengals, Raiders, Jets, Chargers, Tennessee, and Ravens. Cowboys football team. Rams with, of course, our guy Tatum gets the Falcons, who I think still have Cam Newton probably. Saints and Green Bay. Now, how do we finish? 6-10. Can we just tank? Our quarterback's not even bad. 4,700 yards, 29-10, 71% completion. I don't know what else I can do. Taylor, 804 with 9. Johnson, 1,200 yards with 6 touchdowns. Waddle, 1,100 with 5. Williams with 11 touchdowns. On defense, Barnes, 104. Sack totals, 8 for Davis, 7.5 for Ioannidis. Interceptions, 2 for Holland, and a few ones. We're 10th in offensive yards and can't make the playoffs. Mahomes MVP, Rodgers, Lance, Summers at 4. Okay. Coach DM at Hedrick, of course. That should be Andy. Why am I blanking on his name? That is really bad. Oh, what is his name? Andy Reid. That's his name. Summers at 4. No other Dolphins. Defensive player, Patrick Queen. Nothing. Offensive rookie. Defensive rookie. Nothing. Now, I don't think we drafted anybody with hidden development, so Summers has 3 up to 80 overall. He should get a dev up now. I'm sure he won't for some reason. McKee has 1. Maynard has 2. On defense, just a lot of XP, but not really doing much. Then we have to worry about Byron Jones, Xavier Howard. I think since we have 1 year left, I will make a play at least one of them, and we have a ton of money. The Chiefs beat the Bears 34-16. Eddie Morton, Super Bowl MVP. Patrick Mahomes, NFL MVP. And nothing else too crazy. I wish they just give it to quarterback or running back or a defensive lineman. Corners aren't going to win the Super Bowl MVP almost ever, I would say. Let's increase the money. If he's going to come back for 1 year, it's going to be close to $20 million. That'll be fine if he'll take it. I almost feel like we should run it back even though our team wasn't that good and we didn't do that well. Let's pay Aldridge. That's fine. Dwayne Haskins. Preston Williams can go. Ogba can go. Let's pay him. We'll still have about $20 million if he takes it. All right, that's good. So the only offer I made was to Aaron Donald. We're going to lose Ogba. We could bring in Aaron Donald. Davis is up the X factor as well. I think that makes a ton of sense for our team. And then maybe in the draft as a quarterback, I might take one. I'm not exactly sure. Good. I didn't want you on the team anyways. I didn't have to cut random people to bring you on the team. Not even a little bit. Let's bring in Randy Horn. Don't know who that is. And let's bring in... That's probably it. If I'm being fair. Kendall Fuller? You know what I'm bringing? Deron Payne. Why not? He could be the starter. Ioannidis could be the backup. Pay the man his money. Thank you. And he's a scheme fit, which Ioannidis is not. Let's advance. See if we can get him this time. That'd be nice. We got both of them. 5th-year option. Whoever we got year 2, Quentin Davis. So we have the 11th overall pick. There's no quarterback, so we're sticking with Summers. So whatever we take is really just going to be a luxury pick. It's not going to matter basically at all. And there's not much up here at pick 11. That's interesting. Let's go with Malone. I have drafted a few hidden development players, but been few and far between. Now, before we sim to the playoffs, and probably, I guess we'll just go to the playoffs this time around. I want to look at the trade block. Baker Mayfield will, of course, help us. We're not going to do that. Gaskin, we don't need. Tyler Lockett, I think we're fine. Eric Ebron. I don't think that really makes sense, but I would like to bring him in. Cody Ford, I think would help our team a little bit. I want to see if maybe he's just easy to get with like a 2nd round pick. Could definitely trade him to defensive tackle. Let's give him John Mounty. That should be a great trade. Yeah, they'll take that quickly. And then, nope, let's go back to the left guard and keep going on just in case we can find something. Dobbs, McKinney, Jayon Brown. Is that Jabril Cox? Must be. Sidney Jones is up there. Oliver's up there. Johnson and Brackett. I'd say we're good. Now, we do have to bring in a free agent quarterback just so the team or the computer, I get my words out, doesn't sign somebody. Let's bring in my favorite quarterback of all time, Mitchell Trubisky. I love him. I'll put him right up there. Where's my 2nd favorite quarterback? Flacco? Ooh, Danucci. Flacco must have retired. Shame. Would have loved to bring him in. Where's, I think I just saw him. Heineke. Down there is a 63 overall. Okay. So we're an 89 overall team, 88 offense, 91 defense. Offense looks great. We have Hunt as just a backup. We're 3 or 4 deeper receiver, I would say. Then on defense, I put Horn down to left end. Thank you. I mean, this team's pretty loaded. And of course, we didn't make the playoffs in our final year. We went 7-9. We just couldn't get over the hump. Summers, 4,300 yards, 26-10. Kind of playing like Tua now. Taylor, 902 with 8. Hines with 2. Waddle, 1,000 with 4. Johnson, 1,000 with 4. Gesicki, 900 with 8. McKee, 666 with 4. I don't know about that. Barnes, 121. Sack totals, 10 for Horn. Awesome. 5.5 for Davis. 5 for Ioannidis. Interceptions, 4 for Barnes. 2 for Holland, Baker, Noah. And then a few ones. 20th in offensive yards. Trey Lance, MVP. Nothing. No Tua. Nothing. Coach of the year, Matt Hedrick. We're not going to be up there. Dolphins. Nothing. Defensive player of the year. Barnes at 2. Offensive rookie. Godwin's up there. Bernard's up there. Couldn't tell you who they are, to be honest. I think Bernard's the running back I took. Defensive rookie. Nothing. The Jets took down the football team 35-20. Zach Wilson, our Super Bowl MVP. Just disappointing. I feel like I saw a Falcons player an offensive or defensive rookie of the year every single year of this rebuild. let's take one final look at the team. Let's upgrade the team one final time. Summers an 82. I feel like he should have been better. I feel like he should have got up to star development. I feel like they robbed him of that. But there's really not much I can do. Let's take a look. Because we drafted what? Not Eichenberg. We drafted Aldridge, Wilson. We brought in McGlinchey, Cody Ford. We drafted McKee. We drafted Maynard. Brought in Johnson, Taylor, Hines, all the Colts running backs. On defense, we drafted Hodges. We drafted Middleton. Malone's right there. Horn, we didn't draft. Davis, we drafted. I guess we really didn't draft all that great, if we're being totally fair. Davis is probably the best one, obviously. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/headstronglive. And I'll see you in the next one.